Welcome to Rainbow Falls Provincial Park.
And we're staying at the White Sand Lake Campground. We're going to be exploring this park on bicycle, foot, kayak, and paddleboard.
We are Cheryl and Ben Coles.
We've been camping together for over 35 years.
A few years ago, we started doing video reviews of Ontario provincial parks to help people when researching places to visit.
We are now in season 4 of our park reviews.
We hope this helps you when deciding where to have your next camping adventure.
Thanks for coming along, Camping with the Coles.
Now we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Rainbow Falls Provincial Park is located at one of the most northern parts of Lake Superior. The White Sand Lake Campground is along a beautiful inland lake, while the Rossport Campground is 5 kilometers south along the north shore of Lake Superior.
45 minutes east of Sleeping Giant Provincial Park, or an hour and 15 minutes west of Rainbow Falls Provincial Park, is Ouimet Canyon Provincial Park. It's a day-use only park, no camping permitted, but it's a really nice place to stop and check out some stunning views. There's a 1 kilometer loops trail that goes through here. It's easy for anybody. Wheelchairs can be used. You can get to both views, and they are stunning. It's a great stop between these two parks.
Continue on Ouimet Canyon Road for 4 kilometers.
3 kilometers from Ouimet Canyon, there is a parking lot for trucks and trailers. You can unhitch your trailer here and then drive the rest of the way. You can't take your trailer the rest of the way. The road is too steep.
If you listen, you will notice music everywhere. This bridge is made of hope.
Cheryl, what do you think?
Wow, we're up really high again. We keep going to these really high pieces.
This is a little easier to get to, huh?
Yeah,
This is wheelchair accessible.
yeah. Oh, I knew it'd be clear. Oh, wait, what is that? What is that?
There's what? The water?
Is that water?
Yes.
It's not moving.
What did you say?
It's not moving.
That's what I say, it
It's
looks
water.
like a funnel, it should be falling, eh?
That's like just a flat sheet of something.
Yeah, it's a big rock.
Yeah.
Lava formation.
Wowzers. Wowzers. Oh! Be gentle with me.
We might not have picked the best day to come here, but it's still a beautiful view.
Fogging up.
You're fogging up, are you?
Yeah.
Well, oh, looks like the fog is lifting a little bit here.
Oh,
You can see in much easier now.
my glasses that are foggy.
If you are in a wheelchair, you go about 3/4 of the way around the loop, and then you'd probably have to turn around because there is an area that is a bit of an incline up some rock. soon as you turn off Highway 17, If you need to fill up your fresh water tank, take it immediately right when you pull into the campground road, because that's where the dump fill station is. It's before the registration desk. So you can come up here. There's one dump, one fill. The dump is not threaded. The fill is threaded. However, currently, there's a sign on it. Water from this tap is unacceptable for drinking. Boil water for 1 minute before use. I don't like putting water like this into our tank, but I am filtering it. It's mostly used for doing dishes, for showering, for stuff like that. If we are drinking it, it's usually for making coffee, and we're boiling that water anyway. So we are filling up here.
So we're at the check-in center here. We just go around, loop down where it says Salem sites 1 to 28. We just do a loop around.
What site are we?
We're number 14.
And it looks like a pull through, is that right?
Oh, could be.
Number 14?
Yep.
Okay. And we just filled up the water?
We filled up with water.
Right to the site.
Yep, off we go. There are 2 campgrounds for a total of 73 electric and 61 non-electric sites. White Sand Lake Campground has 50 electric and 48 non-electric sites. Rossport Campground has 23 electric and 13 non-electric sites.
So this is us. It's a pull-through site, albeit a fairly small pull-through site. The pad on it is a little uneven from side to side, so we had to put some boards under and some Camco levelers just to raise up the passenger side.
Let's check this place out. Follow me.
There's one comfort station, which consists of 2 buildings. The first building houses the men's and ladies' washrooms. The second building houses the 6 showers and the laundry facilities. And very cheap laundry facilities here, $1.50 a load. When we were at Sleeping Giant, it was $4 a load. There are 2 beaches at White Sand Lake Campground. They are both on White Sand Lake, which is a beautiful lake. This is the day use area known as East Beach. It is also the boat launch area. And this is West Beach. There's a leash-free pet area, even has a fire pit, and stairs down to the water. There's one playground, and that's in the White Sand Lake Campground. There's fishing in White Sand Lake for lake trout and bass. And there's fishing in Lake Superior for rainbow trout, salmon, and whitefish. There are 5 hiking trails in the park. There are no cycling trails. As you can see behind me here, there's a bike rack, so you can cycle to the hiking trail, lock up your bike in the bike rack, and continue on your hike. The Rainbow Falls Trail, which is 2.2 kilometers, is rated moderate, and it takes you to the beautiful Rainbow Falls. The Lake Superior Trail is 2.2 kilometers, rated moderate with difficult sections. The Schreiber Hiking Trail is 13 kilometers and rated very difficult, and the Cascade Isles Hiking Trail is 52 kilometers and also rated very difficult. I'm very pleased that cell service here for Bell, Telus, Virgin Mobile, Koodo, Rogers, and Fido. It's an excellent signal. Have no problem watching YouTube videos, FaceTime, anything like that.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own.
We're at the end of the Rainbow Falls Trail, which then just turns into the Cascade Isle Trail. It's 1.1 kilometer to this point, and this is the lookout. We climbed up really high. It was a little bit grueling and reminiscent of Sleeping Giant, although nowhere near as difficult. But this is what we came up for here. This view of fog and the sound of trucks in the distance. I'm sure on a clear day it'd be much nicer than this.
Time for Cheryl's Loo Review.
Alrighty, so I've checked out quite a few of the vault toilets in the White Sands campground. They are all pit toilets, which means no plumbing. It's just a hole in the ground. They're quite well maintained. They're clean, freshly painted. They don't have a sink to wash your hands, but they all have hand sanitizer. There's a countertop out here, and it looks to be solar lights just over the countertop area as well. The one in the Rossport campground is a little bit larger. It has a plumbing sink in the vault with paper towels and soap and trash can. The ones at the beach here are a little bit bigger. It's more like marine type toilet possibly. So it's a little bit less of a hole in the ground. It's more contained in a cubicle or whatever. So overall, I think we're going to rate these a flower.
I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it.
This is the registration office and the park store for the Rossport campground. It's a huge park store. Got to be at least 20 square feet.
Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own.
This is the beach at the Rossport campground on a very foggy day. And that's Lake Superior. Well, that's Cheryl, but that's Lake Superior.
Walk me in the morning sun. Tell me how to let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. My fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. In the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know. 'Cause there's a part of you that never could let go. I'm chasing shadows around the place. It shouldn't take long now in any case. As long as there is light, pretending I could stay
so glad we didn't get completely rained out on this trip. This is our last full day at Rainbow Falls, and it cleared up beautifully. This is the lookout on the back 40 trail. The lookouts on these trails are pretty steep. On this trail, there's 2 areas where they had ropes attached to help you get up the especially steep sections. This is the lookout on the back 40 trail. Over here, you have the White Sand Lake where it goes into the bigger part of the lake. Right here is White Sand Lake as it is by the campground. And if you look right at the little point here, the buoys going across there, that's the cutoff to Rainbow Falls, so you don't get too close to the falls. And over here, of course, Lake Superior.
Well, it's time again for Cole's Notes for Rainbow Falls Provincial Park. This is just a quaint park between Sleeping Giant and
Lake Superior Provincial Park.
Lake Superior Provincial Park. We've been here a couple days now. The first day we arrived, it was raining, so we didn't get a good look at, like a good feel for the park. But once it dried up, we did a little exploring. We went on Rainbow Falls hiking trail.
Yeah, that was on day 2, which is also kind of a drizzly day and a foggy day. And as you saw from the video, we didn't really have any great lookout from the Rainbow Falls Trail.
No, but it was still fine. It was nice at the Rainbow Falls. Worth the visit.
The Rainbow Falls, I was just expecting it to be the very little top of the falls. As I've seen pictures and stuff, I was surprised that for quite a distance along that hike, it went like waterfall after waterfall after waterfall. So that was a surprise for me, and it was very nice as all along the hike. So that was good.
I think my favorite part is the lake, White Sands Lake, for paddle sports.
Yeah, what's nice about that is it's a nice small lake that's kind of has sections. So each section is fairly narrow, so you don't get strong winds in there. You don't get any big white caps or anything. It's really nice for paddling around.
Nice scenery.
And then you can go around a corner and have another big open area that you can explore and go around another corner and another area. So it's really nice for that.
Yeah. So there's no biking trails in the park, just biking through the park itself, which is fine. We are in a pull-through site, and I find that the pull-through sites are quite uneven from side to side. It's kind of sloped and really rooty. I've got a pylon covering one of my routes when I step out of the trailer right now.
Yeah. And so you have to have one side higher than the other, so you have to use your levelers or blocks to do that. And that's a lot of the pull-through sites. And in the pull-through site area that we're in campsite number 12. There are a lot of seasonal sites on the outskirts of this, loop.
Yeah.
A lot of seasonal sites. So it's very quiet in here because most of the seasonal people are not here. The whole park is very quiet. We're in the middle of July.
There's a lot of people just coming like for a quick overnight in between travels.
Yeah, it's a quick stop off. I don't really see this as a huge destination park because it is very quiet. It doesn't have a lot of amenities.
No, there's no visitor center. There's no store.
Well, there is a store.
Well,
Yeah,
in
it's
Ross.
very tiny, and all it has is a little bit of camp merchandise.
Yeah, but you might want to make sure you have all the supplies you need. Otherwise,
But it's a really nice, quiet little park for a stopover. And you can tour the area too. You can go down to the Rossport campground
yeah,
of
we
Rainbow
checked that
Falls.
out.
And there's
on
the
Lake
beach
Superior.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the Lake Superior beach, so you can still have that too. So, rating wise,
I was thinking maybe an 8, close to an 8.
yeah, I agree. An 8 because it doesn't have a lot of amenities.
And as well, the hiking trails are more difficult. There's not any easy trails, except for Rainbow. If you go just to the falls and back, that one's not bad. But
Right,
if
all
you're
the
doing
trails-
the extended trail of the Rainbow, it's a little more
They're all
difficult.
quite rugged, so
Yeah.
it's not for people with mobility issues at all. But it still gets the high level of 8 because it's a beautiful area, and it's beautiful White Sand Lake. Lake Superior is close by. It's a really nice park. So if you get a chance, if you're up this way, stop in and check it out. So I guess we got to do. It's an 8. And next, we're off to Pancake Bay.
Yes, yes, looking forward to that one.
That should be good, and I believe we have a waterfront site there. So join us on that one. We're looking forward to it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.